Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Fallon and I do budgeting and fitness videos. Today's video will be going over March paycheck number 2's budget, and I also do a review of how February went for me. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. So first I'll go over how February went for me. I did not get a chance to record my budget and go over that with you guys, but I did have a few expenses that came up in February. As you know, I'm searching for a home, and I did find one and my offer was accepted, so I went ahead and got the inspection done, which cost about $600. So that was an expense that I wasn't quite expecting, but was, I didn't know exactly how much it would be. I guess I'll put it like that. So that was something that came up in February that I need to take care of. But I ultimately did not end up getting the home. The inspection came back with some issues, so we decided to not go forward with that. But overall, I was still able to save $300 towards my home savings, so that's a good thing. I also, was that this month? Towards the end of February, I did file my taxes and ended up getting about $200 back from state, but I ended up owing federal $10, so that's a plus for me. It wasn't a lot that I owed, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so for March, we're going to go ahead and get into March's budget. I'm going to go over my whole overview. Even though I'm doing paycheck number 2, I'll go over what I paid for with my first paycheck, and then we'll go into paycheck number 2's budget. Alright guys, so let's get into doing my March overview. So I'm just going to write down when everything is due and my pay dates. So I'm going to use this purple marker. So payday number 1 was March 12th. Payday number 2 will be March 24th. And y'all, we also get a bonus this month, so I'm excited about that, and that will be on the 22nd. That's exciting. Alright, so of course on the first rent was due. We have already paid that. And then on the 11th, my gas bill is due. Hulu is due on the 13th. I'm just going to write these down because I'm pretty sure you already know if you watch my previous budget videos the bills that I do have. So let's just write it out. Alright, I think that is everything for the month of March. Alright, so let's go ahead and write out my budget. I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and write out paycheck 1 or just go ahead and do paycheck 2. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and do paycheck number 2. So we'll go back here and just say what was done with paycheck number 1. So of course rent was done with that, my gas bill, Hulu was paid, and then Trey's tuition, all on paycheck number 1. And we'll go ahead and knock out inmates on paycheck number 1. So the only thing Trey's tuition comes right out of my account, so that will be debited on Monday because it's the 19th, fell on Saturday. And then I have to pay MX still, so I will go ahead and get that done. And so that's pretty much it. I did not stuff any cash envelopes for paycheck number 1. I did have a few other things that came out that I had to pay for, that I forgot about, like my car insurance, and then some maintenance on my car. So I'll go over that later, but let's jump into paycheck number 2, budgeting for it. All right. Total income and then expenses. All right, so we have Georgia Power and my internet bill that is due. And then we'll also have my cell phone due the 4th of April before I get my first paycheck in April. So we'll go ahead and budget for that. So I do WOW, which is my internet. And it is $33.85. Georgia Power. It's going to be $78.37. Cell phone. It's going to be $44.52. Let's see, anything else? Because my next paycheck will be April 7th. So I don't think anything will be due again before my first paycheck in April. I think it's just going to be these. And then of course, I need to put my tithes on here. $175. I think that is going to be it. Let's total that up. So that's $331.74. Alright, so gas, y'all, gas is just steady going up. And so it cost me about $70 to fill up my tank now if I wait till it gets on E. My goal is to try and fill up when I get to half a tank or a little bit under, but definitely not when I get all the way to empty. So last time I filled up it cost me $70. So I'm just going to budget $70 each week. So $140 for gas, and then groceries. We're going to budget last time I did 150, I think. I'm gonna keep it at 150. Yeah. So that is $290. And I'm gonna do cash envelopes. And I'm going to do spending money for myself. I'm going to do 25. For Trey, I'm going to do 20. And then Natalia's graduation gift. Probably going to do 100 because I didn't put anything in there last month, I don't think. So yeah, we'll do that. And that's about it, because most of whatever extra I have is going to go into savings for my future home. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put down here my plan as far as savings or my goals. yeah, so my goals for the month of March is to my bonus check is going to be around $3,000. So my goal is to put the majority of that into savings. Now I need to get some other work done on my car, so some of it's going to go towards that, but it's a little bit over 3,000. So my goal is to still save 3,000 for my house. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about paying anything towards student loans right now, since they're still in a pause right now. So once I get my house situated and everything settled, I will start back paying all my student loans, even if they are still on pause. But I just want to get enough for my down payment and closing costs and all that for my future home. So we're going to do that. And I think that is about it, guys. Let's see what my totals are. Yeah. It's 145. Set this up. I didn't put anything on here for rent next month because our lease is up here and I'm not sure what my rental fee is going to be yet. I haven't decided on where I'll be moving to. I do think I'm going to move with my mom for about a month to see if I can find something as far as a house, because as of now I haven't found anything. So that is my plan going forward. So I won't have rent necessarily, but I do plan on giving her something towards her mortgage. Right. So that total is $766.74. So this is my bonus. Let me see if I'm going to be able to put anything else towards savings. Oh, I did forget. I gotta add in my car insurance because I only paid half of it, so I have to pay the other half. And I'm not exactly sure how much that is. I'll have to check on that. Let me check on that, and I will get right back to you guys. Alright guys, so my car insurance is $329.55. So that brings that to $661.29. So alright, so my grand total is going to be $1,096.29. Alright, so I'm going to plan to save another $500 towards my house savings. So that'll be good. I feel like there was something else, but there is not right now. So that's my plan, to save another $500. So in total, $3,500 for my house savings in March. So let's see if I can get that accomplished. Nothing else comes up. So alright guys, so that's going to conclude March's budget. I also want to go over a few other things that came up in March that I didn't write out in my budget, and that was my car insurance, which I paid half of it, which was about $320. Paid that, and so I have to pay the other half towards the end of the month, or maybe I think I have to pay it by the middle of April. So that'll be something I pay. As I mentioned, I will be getting a bonus check for the month of March, and it's going to be around $3,500 or so. So I will use some of that to pay my car insurance, and also finish getting some repairs done on my car. Now for the month of March, I did end up spending a good little bit on some repair work on my car, because you know it's an older car, and so I have to get some maintenance things done for it, and it's like over 100,000 miles on my car. So that ended up being, let me check. So in total, I ended up spending a total of $437 on car repair and car maintenance. And I still have a little bit left to go, so I'm going to use my bonus check to finish that off, and hopefully my car will be good, except for all things coming up in the future. Oh, and I also had to pay deposit for trade school to enroll him in school for next year. So that was about $500 on the deposit for school. So those were a few of the things. Like I said, my goal for the month of March is to save the majority of my bonus check. So about $3,000 or so for my home savings, for my house savings, and also for my regular paychecks, I want to save an extra $500. I think I said in my budget. But yeah, so those are my goals. I'm going to list up here where my house savings is as of now. And yeah, so the search is still on for a home, but that's a whole nother video. So I'm gonna break that down in another video of how that's going and how crazy this market is. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next video.